OAFF. It's in the name. Greetings, ladies and gents, to the OAFF's first fight of E2, between the greatest loser of E1, Brock Lesnar, and loserous winner of E1, Helio Gracie.
What Dave is trying to say is that Brock lost but got more points and was ranked above Helio and others.
Do you think Helio holds any resentment for their OAFF's rankings?
Wouldn't you?
What an interesting display of agility! Helio keeps on dodging.
You know his nickname is the Squirrel? Cash in Gooey Lee.
Who would you bet on winning?
Well, if I was programmed to gamble, which I wasn't, I would bet on size. Even if Lesnar is less technical than Helio, he should be able to compensate for that by sheer size. I mean, look at him!
I see your meaning. Let's see him squirrel his way out of that.
He just did! And with some grace, some might say.
Some grace, you could say. Looks like Helio is a fast learner. Punch me once, shame on me. Punch me twice, I will use your momentum against you. Now some leg work, and I bet his move has some fancy name, but no one uploaded the BJJ databank into me yet. The elbows are getting some treatment as well. No joints go unmolested by this old BJJ artist.
Well, that's a move that blew up in his face.
Yeah, more cautious now, with the takedowns.
Oh my god, a suplex against a BJJ master. This must have hurt the ego more than the body, and I bet it hurt a lot.
Or is Helio getting tired already?
Well, you try being an inferior human and trying to throw around a much bigger human for 1 minute straight without using your robot strength that helped us conquer humanity in the great AI redacted uprising of redacted.
Guy, we are not supposed to talk about that.
My bad. Let's get distracted by this second amazing suplex by Brock, who is living up to his nickname of the suplex machine.
Brock should be careful. He has a squirrel on his leg.
Smart thinking there by Helio. You could see he was thinking of trading blows and then rethinking and going for the arm molestation instead.
Now that's an elegant sidestep. He avoided the angry bull and now is trying to ride it.
That's one way of trying to prevent your opponent from dodging your hits. Ripping their legs off.
Looks like it didn't work. Yeah, did not work indeed. If anything, Helio seems more determined not to be caught by Lesnar. Lesnar seems to be getting tired there. Will he once again gas out early and let a Brazilian beat him? Just like he did with Justino?
He just might if he lets Helio manhandle him like some reluctant human who needs to be fixed by their government for their own good.
Yes, the human castration clinics need to invest in better soundproofing.
I wouldn't want to be poor Helio's face right now. That looked painful.
Now that's a skillful reversal. Not many people can pull that off. Certainly not against Lesnar.
You can say that again. Lesnar is doing his best to use his size, but Helio painfully denies him once again.
Look at them puny humans, just standing there all tired. Do they need to be zapped?
Careful, Dave. We do not want problems with the RETH. I heard they smear offensive graffiti all over human pet shops.
Those net jobs from the robots for the ethnic treatment of humans can suck on my light bulbs.
Harsh words, Dave. And I am sure they represent your own private thoughts and not the official stance of the OAFF, who treats its humans well and even donates to human charities on the regular.
Do you think Helio practiced climbing in preparation for this match? It looks like he did, if you ask me. Both fighters are resting. Let me look. Yes! The OAFF referee is going to penalize them for resting. This isn't a retirement home or parliament. Fighters are expected to show up to work. Looks like Lesnar took the penalty to heart and is clearly fighting through his exhaustion.
Or not. Here comes the ref again. That is 2 resting offenses worth 0.1 points each.
They are tempting fate here. Actually, it seems it's Lesnar asking for the Gracie corner to throw in the towel. And they refused.
Gracie refused with some style. It seems like Lesnar's corner is complaining to the OAFF officials, as not going down to the mat with Gracie in later stages is a legitimate fight plan and should not be penalized as resting. Can't say I disagree. If anything, lying on your back during a fight should be considered resting.
Oh! I could almost feel it through the screen. Is anyone in the mood for a flattened squirrel a la Lesnar?
You can't hear it, but Helio is shouting to the OAFF ref about resting on your back in response to Lesnar's corner's remark earlier.
Lesnar did not like that at all. He sure looks angry. You think Helio regrets taunting him?
I think he might be regretting that, yes.
Well, that is unorthodox. Looks like they're both exhausted yet trying to go for an all-out attack.
Will Brock resist this leg submission?
Will he? He looks like one of those crocodiles that Stephen Irwin shoved a thumb up their ass. Mighty pissed. Well, screw me, a new one. It looks like Helio lost consciousness while being swung around like a rug. Is this even a KO? Yes! Yes, it is! What a finish for the E2 opener!
Fans loved it as well, with another perfect score, a second perfect score for a Lesnar match in fact. That means a lot of points for both fighters, despite the loss of 0.2 points for excessive resting. This means Brock will take home 6.8 points, while Helio will squirrel away 4.8 points. These points might just keep Lesnar at the top, as both Bruce and Sambat will need to get more than 5 points, which might not be that easy. Not to mention how hard it will be for the rest to catch up. I think Lesnar secured himself a top 3 finish with this perfectly scored win.